Hello, my name is Gonzalez, and I will be giving a speech today about stopping racism towards Hispanics in the United States. Did you jump the border? Are you illegal? Did you get deported? Are all questions no Hispanic wants to hear. Racism towards Hispanics in the United States gets worse every year, making Hispanics feel unwelcome. This sort of prejudice needs to stop in order for our country to move forward. As a Hispanic American, I have encountered racism myself. I have been asked if I'm illegal. I've been teased as being poor. I've been automatically perceived as less affluent. I've been teased and called the traditional Mexican lawnmower. This racism becomes bullying, and it is unfair to others. Most white Americans have no idea what Hispanics have to go through for us to decide to move to another country. Hispanics have clearly lived in harsh conditions, and that is why we all immigrate, because we are looking for a better place to live. White Americans can sometimes forget that they once came from England, and that, just like the rest of us, we're looking for a better place to live. White Americans are sometimes too full of themselves, and should consider the people that live around them and welcome them. Hispanics play a big part in the United States. In this chart, as you can see where the Hispanics are populated, mostly in the Southwest, in California and Texas. We are the dominant minority group of the United States, totaling more than 15% of the population. Most Hispanics do jobs that are needed the most in this country's economy because nobody wants to do them. We are paid minimum wage. For example, construction workers, maid, lawnmowers, etc. But other Hispanics do work for the government and are also very important to the country. Nearly 21% of Homeland Security Department's workforce identifies as Hispanic. The Social Security Administration, the Equal Employment Opportunity Commission, and the Treasury Department have a percentage of 9, 13, and 14% of Hispanics. By 2030, the children of today's Spanish-speaking immigrants will number about 26 million, and most will be part of the U.S. workforce. In a report, Marta Tienda, a professor of demographic studies, sociology, and public affairs at Princeton University, says, although their experiences in some ways mirror those of previous immigrant groups, the size of the Hispanic population, its varied immigration experiences, the global economy, and an aging majority population have created unique challenges and opportunities for the nation. In order to stop this racism, I believe the government should make more bilingual programs to welcome Hispanics and encourage them to study in college. I think that Hispanics should be able to get their residence and citizenship faster these days. It has been taking forever for Hispanics to get their residence. I, for example, applied to get my residence in 2006, and I just got a letter this year to go to immigration and finally get my residence. 7 years. It took 7 years for us to get the residence, and this amount of time is unacceptable. I believe the government should pay more attention to Hispanics so we can be welcomed in the U.S. Racism is a form of injustice that doesn't give people a chance to be welcomed or accepted. It automatically draws a line between us, humans, for no valid reason. It separates us, making us weaker. According to Maya Angelou, prejudice is a burden that confuses the past, threatens the future, and renders the present inaccessible. By this, she means that our future is threatened because we are wasting our present, fighting and judging each other. There is no benefit of being racist. Hispanics, just like any other race, form part of the U.S. So let's keep ourselves together and welcome the rest of the Americans into our union, just like we welcome everyone else. Thank you.
Why did you laugh at that?
I don't know, why did you
Because
laugh?
Adrian looked at me with his face.